Hello, everybody, and welcome to South Korea. We're playing a Coaster World today. It is a map by mapper, 3-minute limit, and our goal is to find out where, when, why, and how we ended up where we did. We know it's South Korea mainly because of the language as well as the car. We do have these on the telephone poles, and I could probably point out a million other things that tell you it's South Korea. South Korea is actually one of the easiest countries in Geoguessr to recognize. Everything about the landscape, the side of the road you drive on, there's so many unique clues. The hard part is that once you're in South Korea, pinpointing where you are in South Korea. Now, obviously, you can go and find these glorious town names, but this road number, which normally road numbers are the saving grace, we're probably not going to find it. I can almost guarantee that we're not going to find it. Now, we know that there was water because it's a coastal world. Here's 115, 1136, 1121. We're looking for 929. I don't think it's going to be Jeju. The issue is that South Korea has a law that all the maps, aka Google Maps that we're seeing right now, have to be Korean based. It has to be a Korean company that made this map. You can even see when you zoom out where the change is. It's kind of been like it's been transplanted in the area. That color shift, it's a Korean map that's pretty much overlaid on Google Maps, and you have to zoom in incredibly far to see road numbers and anything like that. Now, obviously, we do have some town names. We have Samjung Beach and Guryongpo Beach. I don't know where either of these towns are. I don't even know if they are towns. Our best chance is to find 929. We have an 8. I know it's not a 9. Here's another 8. But usually roads follow a pattern. If we could find a single 9 road, which looks like they're going down, so it should be actually to the east. Is this Korean? No, that's Japanese. If we can find a single 9 road, we'll be in the right area. That's 1,000, so now we're too far east. 22, 863. 19, 1,000. Maybe not that far east, so it's got to be further north. But again, not seeing it, not seeing anything, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Watch it be super far to the east, just to fuck with us, or watch it just be Jeju. But everything in Jeju, it's 1,000, so. We're going to keep it where it is. Hopefully we got a good guess. Nope, not at all. Ends up being a lot further to our east coast of South Korea. Here are at least one of the names we saw on the sign. We were never going to find that from a distance. Just a bad guess overall. Not much we could do about that. We saw 8s. We saw 1,000s. Makes sense to me. In the middle would be a 9, but it was not. Water to our north. Feels like maybe, no, that's not Australia. That's like Brazil. Feels like a Brazil pole. Does this feel like the north coast of Brazil? No. The yellow lines on the side now throwing me to South Africa. Well, this is going to be fun. Right hand side. So no, it's not going to be South Africa. It's not going to be Australia. It's not going to be New Zealand. Right hand side of the road, the poles feel Brazilian, so I guess it is Brazil. I'm not too familiar with the Brazilian crosswalks yet. A lot of the crosswalks that we've been working on have been in Europe. If you guys didn't know, there are a few different variations of crosswalk in the world, and if you can learn them, you will be successful when you find a crosswalk sign. Some good ones to remember include, actually first let's see if we can see the sign. It looks like it could be Spanish or Portuguese. That sucks. A few of the good ones to remember are Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and Estonia. They only have 3 dashes on their crosswalk line. So this has 8. That's blue. If it's gonna be Portuguese, it's got to be Portugal, but I think it's northern Spain. Interesting. We haven't quite gotten to Western Europe. For our updates, we've been mainly focusing on the Balkans area, as well as some of Eastern Europe. We took care of Belarus and the Ukraine. We took care of that on Thursday. I don't know what we're going to do yet when we start streaming again on Monday. There's the flag of Spain. I don't actually know these regional flags, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere up here. Let's go to Carino because it's a good name. Haven't really seen a town name, although I don't even know if it would be useful at this point. But the water was definitely to our north. Well, that's actually a road number if we can get close enough. CA 141. We're fucked. We're fucked. AC. Isn't CA over here? BI. Is this regular C? Where's CA? TV, TP. Guys, I swear I hate this game sometimes. AP, A92. Where the fuck is CA? I don't care. I don't care. Ends up being to our east. Show me CA. There it is. Don't you love how that works? Fucking hate it here. We're gonna throw it over by Donosana San Sebastian. We never did. But we knew it was North Coast. Japan? No. Is this low cam? Back to South Korea. Back to South Korea. Water is to our north. Let's just throw it in Jeju. Fuck it. Let's see if we can find anything either, too. I doubt it. It's South Korea. We already expressed how difficult it is to find anything in South Korea. Round 1. 1132. Yeah, no, this is definitely Jeju. We saw that. We saw that when we were here the first time. I swear we did. 1131. Here's 1132. And then I think this is 1136. I can't quite. Yeah, 1136. So we are east-west on 1132, and we're at the intersection of 1136, which is a north-south. 1139. 1136. And it looks like it goes this way. So I think we're on the other direction. Does it turn right? It does. That's 1120 though. Does it intersect anywhere? 1136. 1135. Here's the one. No. 1132 and 1136. Where does 1132 end? I don't think it does. 1132, 1136. We have to be somewhere near here. But the water was to our north. I'm so confused. We'll go over here then. Just because if the water's to our north, we can't be on the southern coast. I think we're in Sunwo-ri, maybe over here more, so it was an easier way to get down here. I think we're over here. It may be over here by Ongo-pori. Actually, it ends up being a lot further north. I don't get why they were telling us 1136 was here when that's got to be 2 miles away. Unless it's because of this road right here that will take you down there. I don't get roads, man. I don't get roads at all. Yellow in the back, lorries, coaches, and overnight parking. White in the front, so we know we're in the UK. And the fact that it says lorries, which I believe are taxis. Coastal community, water to our south. The Jolly Sailor, a 015 something 2, which I believe is the Manchester area. Maybe by Liverpool. I've been trying to learn area codes in the UK, but they're 5 fucking digits long. Why can't they just all be 3? I don't fucking get it. Residential hell. We always hate being in residential hell. The last place I want to be is around a bunch of people's houses. They don't have any information on them. They won't tell you what town you're in. You might see a flag, but is a flag really going to be helpful when you already know where you are? Takadori, Chinese kitchen. I'm not seeing really anything useful. Barbers and tattoos. Or it's barbers tattoos. I don't even know what tandoori is. I know it's what, Japanese? I think it's Japanese. But I've been watching my fair share of UK speedruns to know that a lot of those places will have town names on them. The Fisher's Hotel, again, a 01502. Bus stops would be useful, but I have terrible eyes. I probably can't even read what they would tell me. I know it's a brown sign. What do we have? We have Ipswich, Kiesling, Yarmouth, Carlton. I've seen Ipswich before on A12. Here's A12. Then we have that to our south, so we're north. We have Yarmouth, which is right here, Greater Yarmouth. Beckley's, which is right here. We have Alton Broad, which I don't see. Carlton and Coltville. Also don't see. So we have to be north of here and south of here. Here's Carlton, Colville. So that's to our north. So we're south of this, north of this. I think we're probably down here then. When we return to start, the water is to our south and our east. The only way that realistically works is Lovecroft, Lowestoft, or Southold. Do we see a pier? I don't quite see a pier, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Let's go Dunwich. Thropneys. Fuck it. It does end up being Lowestoft. Right over by Carlton and Colville, the town or something of Pakefield. That's a P-A-K-E. Actually, not a bad UK guess. We do have a white vehicle. Is this Singapore? Feels like Singapore. Let's see if we can find our way out of residential hell, which is the goal every time. Left-hand side of the road. Gen 4 coverage, 7-Eleven. That looks like Thai, actually. Definitely Thailand. There's the flag, which we just missed. Just barely, but we missed it. Devon Sung Hoo Ha Hien. We know we're not in the southeast because we don't have the southeast car. I believe the water's to our east. It is to our east. So we're not going to be guessing on the eastern end of Thailand. We have to guess the west. We know it's not down here because of the vehicle. So from Bangkok south to about Nanakanansi Tamarat, which means hedging it's at Chumpion. Because we're champions, you know? Why didn't we pay attention to the sign at first? Coral Vine Bar and Restaurant. We're never going to find that. We're going to head this way. I know we were already at the main road. And that's just trash. Awesome. So water to our east. We know we're in Thailand. We know we're in a general region of Thailand. Can we find a road number? Now, road numbers in Thailand are always incredibly difficult. You don't really see anything. And they tend to be like 4 digits long. Now, obviously, the bollards in Thailand are incredibly useful. The first 2 letters you will see on the side will tell you which region you're in. I still have not sat down and learned those, although I probably should. Just been very busy working on everything else. Intercontinental, the Hoo Ha Inn. Is there a place on the edge that says Hoo Ha? H-U-A, Hoo-Hin, sorry. H-U-A-H-I-N. If we could see that from a distance, that's where we would throw our guess. Doesn't really look like it. And I don't want to go too far south, because then we have the rare car, and this definitely is not the rare car. Yeah, Hoo Hin Airport. So there's got to be a town with water to the east called Hoo Hin. It's just not showing up. Bofai, Prachap Kirikan, Chumpion. I don't know what to tell you. We knew what we were looking for. We even went further south than I wanted to. And I don't see a who. A Hatyai. But not what we wanted. Way further north. We're by Bofai. Here's the Hu Hin. I don't even see an airport here. The amount of things that just aren't listed in a lot of Southeast Asia can really break a run. Now, obviously, if we would have seen 4, and when we were going through and we would have seen Bofai, we would have probably guessed nearby. Why? Because 4 was here. It would make sense. But that was terrible. Arseny, first place, 23,483. Very good game. Skytune in second, 22,813. Well, 13,33. We pulled off a third place, 22.7. Screenshot the World in fourth, at 22.4. Spongy in fifth, 21.534. Mans Strom in sixth, 19.986, almost 20K. So close. And Tresmont in seventh at 19.580. Now, this used to be our worst map. It really did. As crazy as that sounds, I don't think it's our worst map anymore. I think our worst map might be Europe. We can usually figure out what country we're in, but we can never pinpoint. We can never pinpoint. Coastal is a little bit easier because we know it has to be on the coastline. So we're kind of limited to where we can and can't search. So that, I think, does benefit us. But I don't think this is our worst map anymore. But that's going to be what we call for the day. We will be back on Monday for a stream, where we're probably going to be updating another European country. Although, I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to have to tune in to find out at noon Eastern over on Twitch. And we'll have another video for you guys on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, where you can find the links to that in the description below. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.